You're watching Stormforce Games, streaming 5 days a week, exclusively on Twitch. Next on Stormforce Games, it's Farming Simulator 22. Stormforce Games starts right now. Good morning, everyone. 11:53 a.m. on the 8th of July, 2022. We join our show this morning with breaking news. Breaking news out of Japan this morning. Former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was assassinated during a campaign speech, I believe it was. There's actually video of this online of a gunman taking two shots at him, one hitting him reportedly in the chest and killing him. He was prime minister, I believe, in Japan from 2012 until 2018, 18. Don't know, I don't remember for sure, but anyway, sad news out of Japan this morning, where former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was gunned down. As we rejoin our show this morning, we will be doing some Farming Simulator 22 today. It's going to be a short stream. I got a late start for numerous reasons. I was doing some work on my GoPro. If any of you happened to catch the short 5-minute stream last night, I attempted to do an IRL stream down at the beach. However, I think I figured out what the problem is. My gimbal that I have here kept turning off suddenly, and I thought it was because of a low battery, but this morning when I was playing around with it, I noticed that it seems like, so that gimbal, a little bit of backstory on that gimbal. That gimbal is made for the Hero 4 camera, and up to, I believe, the Hero 7 or 8. And I happen to have a Hero 4, but I also have a Hero 9. This is my new GoPro. And I was using this because I can live stream directly from this camera. And apparently, this camera seems to be a little bit too heavy for the gimbal. And it seems like the gimbal was overheating and shutting down, because when I felt the motors after, they were very warm. So it did not seem to shut down when I was testing it with the Hero 4. but it does seem to shut down when I was testing it with the Hero 9 last night. So if you did happen to catch the stream last night, I apologize. I wasn't able to see chat either. I have, I believe, solved that problem because the gimbal also has a little phone holder that goes with it that I didn't have with me last night. I have a new gimbal on order. A new gimbal should be here tomorrow. With this one is specifically for the Hero 9 and 10 cameras. So once I get that, I'll be able to do some more IRL streams and record some B-roll with my older Hero 4 and that gimbal. But my plan is to start doing more IRL stuff, maybe once a week, do an IRL stream out someplace. We go out to eat pretty often, and we're always looking for reasons to get out of the house. So hopefully if this is successful and we will do some test streams, then we'll be able to bring you some IRL content as well. That's my hope. We'll see what happens. But for today, we're going to be playing Farming Sim 22. We are back on Goldcrest Valley, and we managed yesterday to get basically everything back together. I was cautiously optimistic that I would be able to do some more work today, but where we're only going to be streaming for maybe an hour, hour and a half, we don't have a lot of time to play around today. I do plan on streaming tonight, however, at 8 o'clock. So if you happen to be around tonight, tune in, and hopefully we can do more work on this as well. We have some music inbound here. We're going to be switching it up today. We're going to be playing Beats to Stream to. Hopefully this is enjoyable. So let's jump in. Where we left off yesterday, let's see. I had a tractor working here. He was drilling. So we're going to get them started up again. And we were also harvesting potatoes, I believe. This truck is full. And I want to say that this harvester was full as well. Nope, it wasn't full. So we're going to get him back to work, and we're going to go deliver this load of potatoes. This field is a little more than halfway done, so I got to fix my steering. There we go. Sometimes it takes a few clicks. Alright, so we're going to go deliver this load of potatoes. We're still drilling and planting. I've got a lot of other field work to do. I want to try to get as much wheat as possible planted down before winter. And as you can see, we finished up our forestry work yesterday on stream. We got all that finished, and just a few minor things to do later on, but that'll be later on. It's nothing critical right now. I do need to get the mower to this grass over here, just to double check before I get rid of the stump grinder, just to ensure that I didn't miss any stumps. And there's one bush I need to remove, but outside of that, I'm pretty much done over here. I'm waiting for the corn to become ready for harvest, and I need to get those fields planted as well. Whoops, there was my spot. Let's see if we can get in here without too much trouble today. And immediately we run into things. Not off to a great start today. But we were able to... we were able to run right into the building, too. Too focused on other things and not paying attention to where the front of my truck is. So this is another 16,800 liters of potatoes that we're dropping off for total income from that load of $7,838. Back to the harvester so that we can be ready for another load. And I need to, after that, I think grab the lawnmower and do the mowing job out by the road. But I need to take a quick status check of all my fields just to see where we're at. This one's in the process of being planted. It's got a little bit of work left on that one. This field straight ahead of me has already been planted, I believe. Looks planted. And then this field over here, I believe, also needs to be done. No, this one looks like it was planted as well. So I think that's the last field to be planted up here. And then more fields down this way to be done. This field here, yes, this field here was cultivated. Not cultivated, sorry, it was mulched. Now needs to be cultivated. So we can get that done as well. And then this field will need to be cultivated. This guy's stuck again? Are you kidding me? Drappler, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome back, welcome back. I don't know why you're stuck here. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's see if... I don't quite know what's going on here, but... Alright, very good. This one's working. Let's get the mower going here. This field right next to me also looks like it's been planted, but I don't think it has been. So let me check my 12 and 15 have been planted, 14 is in the process of being planted, 16 is being harvested, 19 has been mulched. $16 will need to be plowed. 22 through 24. 22 is growing. 23 and 24 are cultivated. Okay. What a pain in the ass. As long as I know what's what. Boy, this tractor's struggling to run this. quick work of this grass. There is a lot of it. All right. Now, I usually leave a little bit of frontage along the roads that isn't mowed, just because it's difficult to move around all of those light poles and signs, and stuff like that. So this tractor is really not set up to do this. I'll try to get as close as I can. That is about as close as you can get right there. So as long as I stay on this heading, 270 degrees, should be a nice even path along the road there. Then I'll come through with the rake and get it all raked up and do a nice windrow. We can pick it up and get rid of it. Slight turn at the end here. Very nice. Drive at 360 degrees or due north. Gonna run right over this sign because it will respawn next time I load up the map. As close in into this as we can. Oops, didn't mean to grab grass from the other side, but looks like I missed a little bit along the edge of the field here. Me not paying attention. Oh, there's a tree stump right there that I missed. So I have to raise my mowing deck and lower my mowing deck. So this is why I wait till after I mow the grass before I sell off my stump grinding equipment, because usually what happens is I end up missing one. And then I end up having to go back and fix it later. we're going to quickly finish this up. It looks like a... I don't know what it is, but I can't mow over it, so I'll have to remove it with the landscaping tool. Really quick, I want to grab this little bit that I missed. Alright, and over to the other side. Now I need to remove that stump, so what I'm going to do is fold this mowing deck up. I'll put it down right there. I'm not sure if I can attach this stump grinder to the front of this tractor or not. We're going to find out. Looks like we can. So we're gonna go and take care of that stump real quick. There's a sign hidden in that grass. Oh, easy peasy. I managed to hit it basically exactly. So we're gonna put this stump grinder over here, go back and finish mowing the rest of the field. Yeah, really quick, I'm gonna grab the landscaping menu. Let's do that there. There was one more I thought over here. Very strange that that was a rogue plant or something. Alright. We're gonna get lined up to do this area here. This one we kind of have to follow the edge of the road. It just doesn't want to go up this hill with all the mowers engaged. I think I see a stump. Oh, maybe that's a bird. This mower is struggling. The tractor, rather, is struggling. We're almost there, though. Lift that mower up there. the next pass going downhill. Feels much easier when you're going downhill. Oh, come on. It's like I'm in the tractor going, come on, go. Just a little bit more. Turn the mowers off and back up the hill, and then we can mow going down. That way it will go faster. Very nice, very nice. Now we're gonna go get set up to do the crossway here. And actually, I'm gonna start from the other end. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna start from this end because we'll be going downhill. And I want to be going downhill. So we're gonna back up to about there. Make sure we're on the right heading. Due west 270 degrees. Hopefully we're over far enough. Not miss any. Nope, we're gonna miss some. So we'll nudge over just a bit. Oh, we're still missing some. Well, whatever. So now what I can do is I can turn off and lift the front mower, give our tractor some more power. So I'm just going to skirt the edge here. I'm going to take just a little bit more off of this side. I get one more full side mower deck off this side here. Or as much as I can, anyway. Eventually these trees will come out. But for now... Alright. I should probably do this side too. I'm gonna wait to do that side until I cut those trees down over there. We've mowed enough grass for right now. Drop that there. And might as well drop this here too, and I'll just grab the windrow unit. That to work. I want to check on my potato harvest though, because of course it got stuck again. I don't understand what's happening with this. I don't know why it's getting stuck. Why it thinks that it's out of potatoes or whatever. I don't know. Let's try starting from this end. It's making me a little angry, but we'll see what it does when it gets to the end here. It should turn around and go back, but I want to see what happens when it gets to the other end. Because this should have been done by now. Alright, it looks like it actually got it right this time. This guy stopped working as well. So apparently all of my equipment decides that it's funny to just stop doing its job. Really enjoy that. I really enjoy having to babysit my helpers. Because if it's one thing I love doing, it's wasting time. Alright. Seriously? Oh, kill me now. Just kill me now. There, am I in the right spot now? Jesus. Alright, I guess that's done now. So I'll turn out. Hopefully this thing will continue to work. Let's get this thing working now. My goodness. The good news is it does look like I got all of the tree stumps. I didn't see any stragglers kicking around, but we'll know more once I get this raked and picked up. Extremely difficult to control. Oh, what a messy line that I made there. I don't have GPS on any of my tractors yet, so it's hard to drive a straight line. If we can make this work. Went over all the signs today, apparently. I'm going to try to drag these two rows together if I can. They're a bit far away from each other, but I think I can make it work. That sign too, because no sign is safe. Alright, I think I got this correct. Driving east now, picking up these two rows, combining them into one. Okay. Excellent. We made that nice and neat. Straight line, or as straight as we could make it. Really? All right. Let's see what else. last little bit down here. Now I think I gotta do the other side here, and then we can pick them up. It would appear to me that my potato unit has stopped running again. So I'm just going to forget about that for now until I finish what I need to do here, because I can't keep babysitting it. And then I'll just manually finish it, because I can't count on my helpers, apparently, to do anything. Get off the track, get off the tracks. Whew. It's a close one. Alright, let me drag these two smaller rows together, and then maybe I can drag all three of these rows together here. Let's see. I'll just leave it in the two rows. Alright. I think we're good here. That's good enough. So we'll put this unit over here. We'll go get the pickup wagon. Oh, it's over there. I was like, where is it? I have two pickup wagons. I'm gonna take the, not the one that I crashed into. Take the smaller one. Yeah, I'll take the smaller one because it's gonna be easier to maneuver. No, I'll take the bigger one. Less trips to the barn, I guess. Really quickly, I want to check up on... Oh, I mean, it actually almost finished the entire field, so I can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. It almost did what it was supposed to do. It's got one more row and then just a little area off to the side that got missed. So we'll just do this manually here. I don't know if I can mulch this field. There's really nothing left to mulch. But it does need to be plowed anyway. So we'll get the plow on it. Little tiny leaf over here we're gonna grab. 6796, and that will take us to 6800, and then there's a few over this way. Done. That will put us to 6810. Our yield from this plot was not the best. It could have been better. But again, we didn't do any fertilization, any field prep, any of that work. This was a field that we took over. So obviously nitrogen was non-existent on this field, which had a big impact on that. And the yield was in the area that was loamy sand. It was about 70%. In the areas that it was sandy loam, it was about 80 to 85% yield. We want 100% if possible, but I think once we get pH levels adjusted and nitrogen levels adjusted, that will help us a great deal over there. This guy apparently has stopped running again. I don't know why he's like, see all these little spots on the field? He's like turning around and doing a bunch of different things. I really don't know what he's doing. I honest to goodness, I don't know. So I'm going to start him on the edge of the field and have him work inward again, because I don't have time to fuck around with this. I really don't. I need the in-game AI to actually do its fucking job and not continue to just fuck around. Alright. We're going to fold this guy up because we're done with it. And we're actually just going to return it because it's being leased. We'll return that. And that will free up a tractor. And that tractor is going to grab the cultivator. And it's going to cultivate this field over here. And then we're going to plow that field back there that we just came off of. I want the cultivator, which is... Now, the problem is, I suspect that cultivating is going to turn up rocks, stones, which means that I'll need to pick them. But we don't have a choice. We got to do it. We got to do it. Let's turn this guy around up here. Get him lined up on this field. And put him to work. Kind of messed that up a bit. All right. So this field's already been mulched, now it's being cultivated. That should show us... it won't show us anything here, unfortunately. I was thinking it was going to show us a little nitrogen bump, but it doesn't look like it. Trying to figure out what it was doing over here, but it seems to be doing all right now. Potatoes need to get sold, and then I can get rid of this trailer, which is on lease. And the truck. I think I got rid of the log trailer too, which means I'll be able to get rid of the truck as well. So I can reduce my lease costs. And I think the only other thing I'm leasing is a stump grinder. And I didn't see any other stumps, which means I can actually return the stump grinder. It's... Oh, I'm distracted, and I shouldn't be. I think... So I think I'm probably going to end at 1. I wanted to go a little bit beyond 1 o'clock, but it just... not today, I guess. Not today. Of course, I kind of did this wrong. So I need to dodge these trees. And the building, that post. I always hit that same post every time I come in here. I'm surprised they haven't kicked me out yet. Banned me from doing drop-offs here. Just dump here. Perfect. All right. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. And that I'm going to keep that forage wagon because we're going to use it right now. we're gonna use it right now, and we're gonna go get this grass, and then we can get rid of this as well. And we'll have no leased equipment, which is awesome. Reducing our expenses, controlling costs, and that's really good when you're trying to run a successful business. Wait until the train goes by, and I'll get this little smidge of grass over here. Hopefully this picks it up. No, it actually doesn't look like it did very well. So we can go over the tracks. This tractor is grossly underpowered. Did it pick it? Can't tell. Yes, it looks like it did. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Let's figure out how we want to do this. There's a couple little smidges of grass right here that we're going to grab. And then start picking this up here. This is our very not straight line. It says helper H has completed their task. Somehow I doubt that. But we'll look at the end of this row. Oh, this tractor's struggling. Struggling. We're up over $200,000 now. You know, I could invest in either another tractor or upgrades to these tractors to give them bigger engines, which might actually be cheaper in the long run. We'll see. Just another 100 horsepower, I think, would be enough. This is ridiculous. The tractors with the manual gearboxes are just impossible. Let's check out the so that guy is still working. This guy is finished. Did he finish? Looks like that's the case, but it looks like he missed just a little bit, so we're gonna just grab a little bit. So now that that's done, I also need to invest in a roller. At least leasing one for now. Because I need to roll these 3 fields once they've been planted. I'm going to send this guy down to the lower field. Have him start planting wheat on those fields. I also need to figure out fertilization, because I need to get the nitrogen situation squared away here. Glad I grabbed this larger uh, wagon. Even though it's harder to pull, it holds a lot more, and it's already over a third full. I'll just need to collect in a downward fashion, a downhill fashion. Definitely a lot of grass here that I picked up. We'll just continue to go downhill with it. Only got a couple minutes left anyway, so we won't get this finished up today, but more progress today was made. I am pleased that Goldcrest Farm is coming back to the way it was, and maybe even a little bit better at this point. So let me take a quick look on Twitch and see if there's anybody streaming right now that we can drop in on. There usually isn't this time of day, but never know. Actually, Iron Mouse is streaming. We're not going to raid her, but Iron Mouse is live right now, so if you haven't followed Iron Mouse, check her out. She's a lot of fun. I really enjoy watching her stream. She is something else. We'll put it that way. Aside from that, just the sad news today that former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was assassinated during a political speech or campaign speech in Nara, Japan. You know, he seemed to be a fairly well-liked politician and prime minister. So even though I don't know a lot about him, it saddens me. It saddens me just to know that this happened, because it shouldn't happen. This is something that's just awful. But anyway, you know, just sad, like I said, sad that something like this has to happen. And hopefully, from what I understand, they caught the person that did it, so hopefully he will serve justice. With that being said, we're going to say good evening, and we will see you later tonight on Stormforce Games. Thanks for watching, everyone.